Greetings and good morning. It is a fantastic Friday. That's right. TGIF for those of you out there who celebrate such things. We're headed into the weekend and I'm very excited about it. I hope you are too. We got Tony Piacente out there. We've got the wonderful wrench stylings of the great and powerful moderators out there. We've got Putin's cat calling me something. Bones in the house. Good morning, Bone. A few other folks dropping in here. Maravita, you will never know. I gotta tell you, I've got we dropped two videos this morning. The one on the ridiculousness of trying to present Pedro Pascal as the lead of anything, let alone peak masculinity. In fact, I called the video Peak Masculinity. And I dropped another video over on the Campione channel, so you can check out the ladies and their reactions. We got a few other folks out there as well. Let's see. Is Culture the real Fantastic Four? I don't know. I don't think I want to be associated with anything Marvel right now. We got a few other folks out there in the world. I want to say hi to... let's see, I already said hi to everybody here. Oh, there he is. The best polar bear. We know, our favorite polar bear. In fact, Snortopoopas Cuber. Ms. Pick Cafe is over on the green machine giving it its due. And we have a few other folks rolling in through like Labor or Jaybert, excuse me. Man, on my side, everything is wrong. I've got all these ats and everything. Did YouTube change something? Very strange. Griffin gives us today's day in history. That's right. On June 27th of 1898, the Canadian-American adventurer Joshua Slocum returned Newport, Rhode Island after over 3 years and 46,000 miles. The first person to solo circumnavigate the Earth. Amazing. Putin's cat's giving advice. You never listen to YouTubers on advice. That's a good plan, at least when it comes to financial advice. Seek out a professional. But thank you, Griffin, for today's history lesson. A few other folks rolling through the door like Crazy White Boy and many, many others. Let's see. Who else rolled through the door? It's so hard to read with this @ sign thing. It's bizarre. Lord Thoth out there saying, fire in the hole. That's right. We got Juliet out there from across the pond. Good morning, dear. Or good afternoon in your case. And a few other folks are slowly sliding in. We've got so many stories. I think we have 17, 18 stories in all. I think Brian is going to enjoy them. At least I hope Brian enjoys them. We've got Mark Nichols. What's up, my friend? Happy Friday indeed. I think somebody had a birthday today, but I can't remember who. Tina BB is here. Good morning, dear. Hope you're doing well. And yeah. Thank you for the compliment on the video. Let's see. I think we need to start. That's right. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whatever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. And if you take a look at what's been going on out there, there's a lot of news to cover, especially in the Hollywood. We are on Friday. Friday's a news day where you start dumping the stuff you don't want people to pay attention to, especially if you get closer and closer to your local 5 p.m. time. It usually doesn't make the papers until the following day, and nobody's paying attention on Saturday. So when you get stuff like this from Amazon and Sony Pictures, all that tells you is Amazon's just looking for international distribution, and that's all. But as you go through the entire day, you start to understand these things are strange. Like Brad Pitt's LA home was ransacked by burglars. How did that happen? I'm sure this man, with his millions of dollars, has private security who would have thwarted any advance into his home, let alone an alarm system, etc., etc. Inside job? Probably. Martin Kove was dealing with a lot of accusations. Obviously, we talked about his bite situation on Wednesday, but it advanced from there to a claim of SH. That's right, over Cobra Kai. And the actor says It wasn't true then, and it isn't true now. Apparently, this is an allegation that was well known within the inside of that production, and strange indeed. That crazy Liver King guy, I guess he's actually been declared crazy. Ordered to undergo mental health evaluation, is subject to restraining order after arrest for the Joe Rogan threats. Yeah, you're not allowed to make those kinds of statements. It's just not great. Speaking of not great, the news scum, he's suing Fox News for defamation. Good luck there. You're not getting $787 million. What you will get is, probably everybody's disdain, which I think you already have. Speaking of disdain, Comcast is going to sell off things that aren't valuable to them anymore. The problem is they're selling Sky Deutschland to Bertelsmann's RTL group, which is Global Poison. That's right. This is Globalist Poison Group, Bertelsmann. And I'm not a huge fan of them. In my opinion, they are scum. And they are acquiring things to control the narrative. And this is old and new properties around the world and outlets with which to distribute them. Death Stranding 2 made it to the beach. It's out for PlayStation 5 right now. And if you like Walking Simulator 1, you'll probably enjoy Walking Simulator 2. And I have a feeling we'll be talking about this on That Gameplays Live over the weekend. We've got Paramount layoffs hit UK as the MTV gets to axing things like Gonzo and Fresh Out. And you're going to see more and more of this because guess what? As Paramount starts to get closer and closer to the sale, they need to shave off even more unvaluable things, which seems to be a lot of the cable properties. If you take a look at BBC News presenters, they're backing a demand for strike vote as colleagues face compulsory layoffs because the BBC has no money and they've been preempted or prevented for a while from taking yours if you live in the UK. I don't know why anybody would pay for the BBC. I don't know what they were thinking yesterday when they decided they were going to try to monetize it and put up a paywall. But Americans don't like your stuff that much, and the snooty ones are, well, they may pay you, but I don't know why. And here is the story of the day as far as I'm concerned. Disney is in desperation mode. That's right. Lilo and Stitch 2 live action movie is set at Disney and is already moving forward aggressively, which means the quality will, of course, drop. They need to keep everybody involved in this that was involved in this, staying involved in this, because it's the only reason that it headed to the right side of, well, the ledger. This film can't dry up all the red ink, unfortunately, and Disney's going to find themselves in a theatrical hole. But the problem is you're getting stories like this that are outright lies. Disney Plus ad tier boosting overseas revenue, offsetting drop in box office takings. No, it's not. That suggests that everything that they've done with Disney Plus has gained them a net enough to offset all of the spectacular failures. That is not the correct taking away that they should have. We've got a key read on inflation rising last month. And Americans are cutting back on spending. So what's the issue here? Well, inflation's supposedly there, even though it's not. And one of the key interest rates won't come down. But that's destroying America, by the way. Stocks are gaining ground, which means that's good. S&P 500 and NASDAQ are looking at all-time highs, which they'll probably reach. Key Medicaid provision in the Big Beautiful Bill is said to violate Senate rules. That's according to a parliamentarian that was hired under the Democrats, and she should be canned at this point and replaced. But Thune is a piece of garbage, amongst other things, I could say. Trump is saying the U.S. signed a deal with China. There's no details yet, and that's what AAP is whining about. Instead of focusing on the positive, AP always focuses on the negative, or what they can spin negative for anything done by a Republican success. We've got Apple revamping their EU App Store terms of service to avert more fines, which is probably good. They need to focus in on people's privacy. And a judge has blocked Georgia's social media verification law, citing free speech concerns. Okay. And finally, we get a bear. That's right. A brown bear has got a shiny new smile after getting a metal crown for their tooth. Here's the surgery. Here's the smile. Look at that. Amazing. That's an updated photo of Tundra, an Alaskan brown bear, after the crown surgery. So to whoever the DDS was on that mouth, congratulations. What an amazing bear. All right, folks, that's it for the 6-Minute Daily. We have many more stories to cover throughout the weekend, so stay tuned to the channel and the live shows that we'll be doing, including the Saturday update, which I do on Saturday mornings, along with, we've got, let's see. Oh, yeah, that game plays live for a Saturday broadcast, so you'll want to tune in over there. We have so many stories to talk about, including expiring cartridges for Switch 2, which is a thing. I didn't think that was a thing, but it is, I guess. I don't know. Very strange. Look at all these people out there. I hope you are doing well. We've got Jaco Ellers out there. We've got, let's see, a few other folks. Man, you guys, I appreciate all the support. Speaking of the support, did you guys see this morning's videos? I dropped 2 of them. I dropped one on the main channel here, the CultureCasino channel, and I also dropped one over on Campione Reacts, which I would love for everybody here to be subscribed to. The ladies were particularly brilliant over the last few videos, and I think there are 5 or 6 up there already. We got another one that I'm finishing the edit on, set to go up on Monday. We're going to try a regular release schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and hopefully you all can adapt to that. We're going to start setting fixed times for video releases here on the channel, with the occasional, variance due to like live reactions of the other elements, such as, well, going to see a film, et cetera, et cetera. So occasionally on a Thursday afternoon or sometime on a Friday, you'll get a movie review that's just out of place. Regardless, you should be looking for the video releases for the channel at 5:45 a.m. Pacific and 7:45 a.m. Eastern, and that's just going to be the release schedule going forward. For Campione on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to be aiming for 5 a.m. Pacific and for 8 a.m. Eastern times. So those are the release times that you should expect videos on the days they're scheduled to release. Saturday videos are going to be hit and miss, so I'm not going to give you a specific time for that. But Monday through Friday, you should expect a video at 8:45 a.m. Eastern and 5:45 a.m. Pacific. So there's that. Avarice Carmageddon, great to see you today. I hope everybody's doing well. I seem to have irritated something with something I may have made a offhand comment about. Did not even understand what the issue was, but it is what it is. Avarice Carmageddon says Brad Pitt's an abuser. I'm not aware of that. I am aware that his new movie F1 is supposed to be fantastic, and my opportunity to see that dried up yesterday afternoon because of situations around the home. We've got, we got 123 comments that are unanswered, so I'm looking to get to each and every one of you, including Lee Kindler. Yeah, Liver King might be crazy. Shocking. Well, yeah, don't eat raw things. DL Fendel, what's up? Says, where do they pick these numbers? 787 million. I don't know. And here's the thing. Fox, the only reason Fox is being regularly attacked anytime they think they have a case is because they settled with that voting machine company. And to be fair, with all of the data that's been showing up lately, I think they should have stuck with it. I think we need to start to show the pathology of the current participants in a political movement and just how they've been able to move things around. Right. So we'll have to see what works there. Let's see. Hey, Nita's here. Good morning, dear. Hope you're doing well. Nisus needs to get prison. Yes, he does. Yes. Did Culture redecorate? Why does everything look weird? Weird. Behind me right now is the Lilo and Stitch thing, I think. At least that's what I think. MTV still exists? I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. I don't really like all these ads. I didn't do this. I mean, it's very strange what's happening on the screen right now. All of your names are coming up weird. This is worth a conversation to YouTube for the way the chats are coming up right now. And that they're actually appearing that way on the chat window, which is insanity to me. This morning we have a short program. I know on Friday usually we go extra long, but today we have an opportunity to head on over to That Park Place Live. That's right. They have a extra magic hours that they are presenting this morning. How is that desperation? Because they're putting this thing in the fast lane, and that indicates that they are just trying to capitalize on the one successful thing that they've had this year. They're going to end up with potentially as many as 5 flops, maybe more. At the end of the day, they can't really rely all that much on the earnings from Avatar. And I'm just saying, they're skipping a lot of development time on a sequel. That's what the desperation is. They're desperate to try to capitalize on this opportunity. They have a history of doing that. You guys remember the straight to video craze that happened in the 90s. This is kind of the same thing, to be fair. It's not Universal's new Epic Park that's killing Disney. It's Disney not knowing their customer base. Disney killing Disney. Oh no, I agree with you. Certainly is. They're not, but they're just not staying competitive, and they've reduced the value across all of their Florida parks, and that's extended down to Disneyland in California as well. Maintenance has been cut down. Staffing has been cut down. They have some operational issues that never should have existed. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Hey, Pam Epson, great to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. And Tobak, at least they won't age out. Oh, yeah. That's another reason they're desperate to get this done, is because they need to keep that little girl a little girl, and she's going to age by the time this is made. Matt G in the house. Great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I think I missed some. I was trying to see. I don't see any. Nope. Didn't miss any super chats or member chats that I can see. Anyway, what else is happening? Oh, we got to get you over to the show. And also at the same time, if that park place isn't your cup of tea, an hour after, well, right about now, will be Midnight Stitch in the Morning with your pals, Tom and Andre, and a list of dignitaries that I am always grateful to be in the presence of. We got a lot of stuff out there. The news today is crazy. Oh, by the way, I think Psychotic Mongoose. There we go. Psychotic Mongoose just had a birthday. I think it was yesterday. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Psychotic Mongoose. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Well, that's right. Yeah. All right. By the way, the voting machine controversy, let's say it that way, falls in line with why CBS and Paramount don't want to apologize to President Trump on top of the financial penalty. We talked about that at length yesterday on the WDW Pro show, but 100% accurate. You don't want to admit fault that opens you up to extraordinary things. Speaking of extraordinary things, Andy Masterson makes them. You should go to his website, check out what he produces, and buy it. You can buy me. I am an action figure, and I look great on the beach. I also look great as Hobo Gandalf, and apparently something else recently, which made me uncomfortable. It's me and Wilton. That was weird. Loki Stream wasn't doing this. Surely this is your fault, Culture. Oh, probably. Probably is easy because you're beautiful. Hey, flying blind on a rocket cycle says, here's a super sticker. It's a Shiba Inu dog saying, hey, you. It's a greeting of joy. I am joyful because I love Shiba Inu dogs. That may be one of the next pals that shows up in my house after relocation. So stay tuned. Let's see. 6, I love that answer. I wish I could post it, but I will say this. No, apologize for trying to influence an election with a lot of editorial editing that wasn't part of the conversation in order to have the questions and answers seem to line up instead of a lot of word salad that candidate was capable of producing. If you've seen, just a couple of examples of how that was done, well, it was very misleading to those consuming it. On that note, I'll say this. The damages weren't at that point. The damages were part of that point. I want to say this thank you to Luis Messina for being here and gifting a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. And I hope everybody enjoys Extra Magic Hours. So, as always, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until Monday, see ya for real.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.